Talking Dicks, welcome back. We have a special guest with us today. Al, who is our special guest?
Well, I think you probably have a clue, but we were just talking off camera just about a year ago. The three of us worked at the Borgata
Yeah.
in Atlantic City. And then during the day in the hot sun, we filmed an episode, and she's joining us live from, I guess, downstairs or upstairs of your house. And it's comedian Bernadette Pauley.
Bernadette. Now, here's the deal. We're doing Zoom. Bernadette is in our loft office. I'm down below, and we're filming directly on television, so we're going to see how this all works out. Hopefully, I can fix all the boo-boos in post. Let's go.
I'm in the bunker.
You're in the bunker.
You're in the
Always.
bunker.
Al's in a controlled environment. He's secluded. It's like the basement of the White House. It's just special access.
But there's no dead hookers.
No dead hookers.
Well,
No skeletons
know.
from the JFK era.
I'm keeping quiet about the dead hooker issue. We'll just leave that alone. And you guys, new video released this week. Seems to be popular. I see.
The beards
Alfred
and
in a
urine.
spacesuit, and
Yeah, beards and
Yes.
urine. A covered love story.
Mhm.
We've been filming that for a couple of weeks, right, Bern?
Yes.
And I have a beard, a full beard, and long hair towards the end of it. But so we had to kind of film backwards. But we documented every couple of days to get the footage we need. And the edit was a pain in the ass, but it's done in the can. And I know that Al has already shot his footage for the next episode of The Two Dicks. And I'm going to shoot my stuff, and then I'm going to put it together like a puzzle. But I was trying to explain to Al that I was super busy. And now we're all caught up. But we want to get talking to Bernadette. And you guys started it by saying we worked together 1 year ago at the Borgata.
just about a year. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's such a fun gig.
Yeah.
I like working the Borgata.
Great gig. One show, packed theater, 9 o'clock. Oh, it was great.
We all
Yeah.
do what, 20 minutes, 22 minutes or something like that?
20.
Amen. Yeah.
Easy peasy. Get in, get out.
And then we were filming on the boardwalk, and it was hot. That was a hot June. I remember Al and I had to buy sunglasses.
Mm-hmm.
We had to find these sunglasses. And that just, remember how we went to like every.
Yeah, we went to
dollar
a bunch of little places. What are they called? The little rundown places on the boardwalk there, where everything looks the same, and then every like 10th one you go to, you find something that's a little different.
Yeah.
It took us.
They were
it
all
took us a
dollar
while.
store type
Yeah.
places, but we were looking for a 1950-ish version, and then we just left Bernadette to stand there in the heat while we.
Mm-hmm.
She was wearing
we
a dress. She had a sundress on, sunglasses.
Yeah,
You had your gloves, your white gloves.
that was a good episode though.
That
I liked
was.
she was good in the hotel room with the drinks, and it was good.
And then we shot.
Oh,
Amen.
boy.
Oh boy,
This
this is what I go through. Well, actually, you probably go through it more than I do.
Yes.
But
Full time.
I only
Bernadette
have
has
it
a full
twice a
time
week.
position here. Yeah.
what is your? By the way, Alfred, what is your? I'm looking at your shirt. I see Paris, London, Tokyo. Brian Cranston. Not Brian Cranston. Cranston.
It's Cranston. Yes, I was born and raised in the city of Cranston, so we're highlighting all these major international cities of
Gotcha.
fashion and intellectualisms, and then Cranston, the blue collar capital of
Oh,
Rhode Island.
that's the
Yes.
joke at the bottom.
That's the joke.
Yes. That was
Gotcha.
a gift from the lovely Steve Donovan.
Yeah, Steve Donovan gave me this as a gift, just as a no special occasion, just as
Very nice.
hey, I'm throwing this out.
Very nice. And hey, Bernie, where were you born? Do we know?
Born and raised in Revere, Massachusetts.
Revere.
Hmm.
Gotcha.
The capital of what?
The capital of the world.
That's right. Good answer. Woo! I don't want to get our ass beat when we go back.
I don't know where that. How far would that be if I'm at Giggles Comedy Club? How far
Have you ever been to Boston Logan Airport?
Of course.
That's Revere.
I picked you up there last year, Al, to bring you to Giggles when,
Yes,
when
sir.
we shot Turf War.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, right on the blue
Yeah.
line. We lived next to the horse track and the airport and the dog track. So we had a lot of high-end entertainment all around us.
Back in the heyday,
Are you
Revere
good?
Beach.
Are you a good handicapper, Bernie? Can you handicap the dogs and the ponies?
My dad was a tout, so I liked hanging out with them in the barn, but I didn't get involved in that stuff.
Gotcha.
But but she did some horseback riding herself. You did some.
Yes.
Did you do jumping, or was it like an English style?
Yeah, but I didn't compete or anything. I just did it for fun.
And then your dad
Okay.
was a horse trainer as well, so he would
Yes.
take you there, and you'd help him sometimes, right?
Yes, I grew up in the urban barns of Suffolk Downs with my dad, and it was some of the best times of my life.
Sure, the innocence of it, right? And it was
The innocence of it. And then and he would take me to the grandstand with him, for the shady business. But when I got a little older, he stopped letting me go because I think I started figuring out what was happening.
Beat it, kid.
The shady business.
Yes, the shady
Yeah.
business.
The
that
doctors,
put
the
me through
lawyers,
college.
all the politicians
Yes.
Wow.
looking for an
Yeah.
inside,
Crossfade.
looking for an inside something,
I
Yeah.
have no problem with horses racing. Dogs, I hate dog track. I hate the dog
Yeah.
racing.
I worked
don't
at the
know.
dog
Even
track.
though horses probably don't
too,
enjoy it.
but
I don't know if they enjoy it. I just don't like it.
Well, they say that horses actually do enjoy it. They're very competitive. They want to be the stallions. They want to be the head of the. Is that true?
But there's been a lot of deaths in racing and stuff, and I'm at the point now where we have to admit it's dangerous and not good.
But
Yeah, I
but
don't think they like to run. They don't want a little man on them with a whip.
Well,
And,
well,
around the track.
if they win,
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
they're massaged. They're cared
Are they
for.
massaged?
I mean, yeah, they're cared for well. For the most part, most of them are, right? I would think.
Yeah. Unless they break their leg.
Oh, then
And,
that's
Exactly.
it's over.
take out the pony. Goodbye, Trigger.
Fix that in some editing later.
Okay.
Remember, guns are for killing people, not animals.
That's true.
Exactly.
That's true.
We don't care. We don't care. If what about a movie that you're invested in? 2 hours in the movie, you love the movie, love it, and a dog comes walking down, and the guy in the movie shoots the dog. Do you continue with that movie, or do you bail?
Is this a rhetorical question? Is this to me?
I'm asking you both of you guys.
I don't bail, but I'm just devastated and shaken up, and I can't handle it. Meanwhile, the same guy could have killed 82 people, and I would just watch the technique.
Yep.
But when the tech goes down,
I bail. I bail.
Oh, you do?
When I see the dog walking toward the guy with the gun, I turn the movie off. I'm out.
Well, I want redemption. I want revenge on. Usually, they're setting up that character. You're going to kill them in the most painful way because of what they've done. They've killed an innocent
Yes.
animal. So I want to see that. I want to see how. I want payback. We were talking about the movie Payback. I want to see the payback for the dog's sake.
I've never seen John Wick, and I saw the synopsis, and it said, his wife's murdered and his dog. And I was like, I can't watch that.
He kills like 2 guys when his wife's murdered.
I can't watch that.
And then they
movie.
kill his dog. He kills 3,000.
which is what
Yeah.
you do now.
I'm not even in. I'm not watching that movie. And by the way, guys, look what we have here.
My favorite part of the podcast vlog.
Questions.
Question.
It's questions.
All right, Al, what do we have today?
These will be for you and I and our guest. And here we go.
Here we go.
This one again. Here's a good one. Who makes you laugh? We'll let
Besides
Bernadette
present company.
Who makes you laugh? I guess
That-
you could say. I guess we'll go with these questions. Probably like what comic, maybe, or actor, comic actor.
The husband makes me laugh, but Ricky Gervais just makes me piss myself.
Ricky Gervais. Good answer. And an animal lover.
Yeah.
Big animal lover.
Andy has no sexual assault charges, so I figured he's a safe way to go.
So far, so good with Ricky. Yes.
That we're aware of.
Right.
Give it time.
Oh,
Andy
he'll
loves
break.
animals.
He
Did you know
does.
that? He's a big
Of
animal
course.
lover.
That's the best. That's a good one. Alfred, who do you have? Who makes you laugh?
Again,
Peter
I'm going to go
Sellers, you
old
were
school
saying?
on this. I'm a big Blake Edwards, the late Blake Edwards and the late Peter Sellers. I like those Pink Panther movies. I enjoyed The Party, which is not a Pink Panther movie, but it is
Oh,
both
that's
of
great.
them.
Birdie Num Num.
Birdie Num Num, Birdie Num Num. That's old school stuff. I mean, but you
That
know,
is funny as hell.
there's a lot of famous people who are comedians that really make me howl. Again, excluding present company. But I got to go. That Don Gavin in Boston, I can watch him do the same jokes 30, 40, 50 times, and I laugh just as
And he
hard.
does.
And he does. But he makes me howl. I'm anticipating.
Yes.
You know, I'm just
Yes.
one of those guys. And there's a bunch of those guys that,
Yes.
you know, and gals.
I would
and gals.
I would say that I would put Gavin in that list of guys that I
Yes.
just like to either work with or see. Just funny as hell, always.
On
You
and
know what
off
made me
stage.
laugh recently? And this is not to blow smoke up your asshole, but I was watching the original Two Dicks, the interrogation, and the corkscrew makes me laugh every time when you mistake the corkscrew for a lighter, but do it very seriously.
Mm-hmm.
That's the funniest part of the
That's
whole
what
episode.
people that don't like physical or visual humor, or it's just not their thing, not that they hate it. When it's played subtle, that's when you get
Yeah.
those people. But thanks for pointing that out.
That's well, like Airplane, things like they played it straight
Mm-hmm.
the whole way, and that's why it was funny. You have these, but you're very serious about why won't this corkscrew light, and then you're like, oh, corkscrew, like, and you just throw it. That I'm watching that going, that's fucking funny, man. That's the
thank
best
you.
part of the episode.
Well, I don't know about that, but it
Oh,
was.
yeah, for me.
I like to. I'm a visual guy. If you go back even before the two dicks, some of our videos, it's a lot of visual stuff that
I don't.
a lot of people don't see
Dicks.
it. They don't see it.
I started the Two Dicks.
We did a Christmas video one year for the Comic Strip Live. Every year they'd had an annual Christmas party, and you submitted a short, and you'd make it the week before, etc. And Bernadette Pauley and I did a few of them, and one of them was I was a detective. It was a spoof of the X-Files, and I woke her up at 3 a.m, and I'm in her car. And I said, write this address down. And no, I'm in my car. I said, write this address down. She goes, I'm looking for a pen. I said, here, use mine. And I put my hand out of my frame and into her bedroom frame. She takes it from me and writes it down.
Yeah.
I just love the visual gag. Yeah.
right.
You know, it's just.
We should have used that in the Dicks. That's good.
We're going to bring it back for the one of the episodes of the Dicks. Look at him. He's like, I wasn't serious about that.
I like that. I like that
Hey,
gag.
I want to show you
Piece of
something right
business.
there. I'm gonna say something about Bernadette Pauley, who we've been married over 15 years now. I don't know how you do it, but I had an antique car that I sold about a year ago, and I used to putz with it. I'd go under the hood. I had tools. I had my gizmos, and I would put this in my back pocket. It's basically a rag, grease rag, a mechanic's grease rag.
Crip.
And
You're a crip.
I'm a crip, but I was messing around in the yard cutting some bushes and hedges, and I had it on me, so I put it in my back pocket. And Bernadette pointed it out, and it made her a little interested in me. That's all I'm saying.
I like it when he tinkers with the car and he's
She'll,
handy.
she'll come out with a cup of coffee, smiling.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, what's up?
Wow.
She goes, oh no, just keep going.
That's Alfred's move, huh?
That's
Little,
my move.
tinkering. He
And
likes
you
to
know that-
tinker.
The best part about it is he's not talking to me.
That's.
Oh, that's
He's tinkering.
well. He's visual. He's more of a visual.
I'm a visual
Yes.
guy.
Yes.
He's showing you things instead of.
We have
Talking.
do we have another question for the question segment?
We have another question. This one, well, we didn't. This is, I guess, I don't even know what this means. It says, "Will the will the two dicks age, or will they be like The Simpsons? I guess. Oh, someone thinks we're a cartoon. I think we'll age.
Speaking of cartoons, June 12th, the release of F is for Family Season 4
All right.
on Netflix will be coming out. Of course, this is created around the great Bill Burr. We got Vince Vaughn, Laura Dern, Sam Rockwell, Debbie Derryberry, myself, and a bunch of other people. So check it out, June 12th, Netflix.
I'll be there June 12th. And yeah, I think the two dicks will age. Question. I don't know what that means.
Yes, you guys will age.
We've already aged 2 years since the first episode, Interrogation.
Yeah.
So the answer is
2
yes.
years.
Yes.
2 years.
So
God
it's actually
damn
a little
it,
bit more
Vince.
than that. 2 years and a pandemic.
And well, it was created after a hurricane, and
That's right.
and put on the shelf during. Well, not the shelf. We've been more visible during the pandemic than we ever.
Yeah.
So, well, we're doing 2 of these a week. The Talking Dicks. That's why. But
Yeah.
Bernadette, back to you. Seeing that you're our guest, how's it going? And be frank, be honest. How's it going with the pandemic? Living with this one here. Are you okay?
I am good. I actually appreciate you even more during you know how I am now. I appreciate you and I love you.
Well, I can put this away now.
And then I'm ready to push you in front of a bus. So
Well, that's life and that's marriage, friendship.
how is it living with me? Because I know I've been very up and down.
Well, that's our episode. Thanks for tuning in.
You know.
We're going to show an episode.
Cool.
All right, Bernadette, tell the folks what we're going to see.
We are going to watch a really fun episode of The Two Dicks, one of my favorites. It's in Atlantic City. Take a look at The Two Dicks in the Woman.
Yeah, I'm exhausted. 22 hours from Boston to Atlantic City.
I had the pedal to the metal, 40 miles an hour, the whole way.
Yeah, I think we're safe. For now.
Oh, we're fine. Those guys were dumber than us. And what was up with that guy eating apples?
I'm just afraid that Peasy's got guys everywhere looking for us.
We're in Atlantic City. They'll be in Newark tomorrow. I say we stay here, relax, plan our next move.
Well, I do like that saltwater tap.
Now you're talking. Why don't we put on our civvies, hit the boardwalk, check out the dolls, maybe catch a horse diving show.
Horse diving show? Really?
Oh, fantastic. Big old mare on a diving board jumping into the Atlantic Ocean.
Wow! What will he come up with next? You know, I really could use some of that R&R.
Let's go, you son of a bitch.
Ah, this is just what the doctor ordered. All this fresh salt air is making me forget all about Boston.
Hey, check out this thing.
Well, now.
Hiya, boys.
We're detectives.
Don't mind him. How's it going, Toots?
Not so good. I came with my boyfriend, but we had a big fight and he took off.
You don't say.
I'm stuck and I don't know a soul.
Well, we're going to the horse show if you'd like to join us.
Horse show? Is that like a donkey show?
No, not exactly.
Come with us, doll. We'll show you the way. Which way?
Detective, a word
A word?
in private.
Private.
Excuse me.
Don't you think it's a little strange that this tomato just shows up and now she's going to go watch a horse diving show with us?
She just got dumped. We're keeping her company. What are you driving at?
What if she works for Peasy and she's trying to set us up?
That's ridiculous.
Is it? Think about it.
Think about what?
It.
Think about it. I mean, what's to think about? I just want to see a diving steed with a beautiful gal. Is that so wrong?
I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But I do want to see the show. We'll deal with her later.
Wow, that was the most amazing thing I've ever seen. I mean, he must have trained his whole life to be able to dive like that.
A fat guy pushed him. What'd you think, honey?
Huh? Oh, yeah, that was something. Okay, here we go. I made you guys a couple of Rob Roys.
Oh, aren't you gonna have one?
Oh, I don't drink.
Oh, that's great. You probably never run out of ice your whole life.
Don't drink that.
Hey,
It's a Mickey Finn.
a Mickey Finn.
Poison. I knew it. She's a peasy mall. Where's my piece?
What are you talking about? Who's Peasy? I ain't no mall.
I saw you put something in that drink, sister.
Is that true?
Of course not. You guys are nuts. I'm out of here.
You saved my life, partner.
You know, actually, this drink is pretty good.
What do you mean?
It's good.
It's not poison?
No, it's good.
Hey, doll, wait! There's been a big misunderstanding, you see? Come back! Okay, people, back to one. Scene one, take 5, and action. Come on, you son of a bitch. No help from my partner, none.
Subscribe.